I heard there was going to be a healthcare rally at Pershing Square in downtown Los Angeles, so I went to go check it out.
Okay, so my name's Michael. I'm an organizer with Socialist Alternative, and we're out here rallying today for single-payer healthcare. We think that in a just, humane society, everybody should have equal access to healthcare that's paid by our taxes. Nobody should be uninsured, and nobody should die or be injured because they can't afford healthcare.
When I lived in Canada, you just get one of these, and so when you go to the doctor, you just show it to them, and then...
Wait, keep telling me that?
Okay, yeah. So when I lived in Canada, you get one of these. This is my healthcare, or my health card. It's no longer active, and when you go to the doctor, you just show it to them, and then you see the doctor, and then you leave, and it's great. If there's a specialist, they will refer you to the specialist, and I didn't have to pay anything. And I carry it around for good luck. We're with DSA Los Angeles, which is Democratic Socialists of America. Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Awesome. And what's going on today?
Today we are protesting in an event that was sponsored by a UCLA group as well as Socialist Alternative. The proposed tax bill that is posing as a healthcare bill that Congress just approved.
Okay, and what are your problems with this bill?
Well, it denies coverage for pre-existing conditions, or it ups the prices to make it basically so that people with pre-existing conditions aren't covered, all in the name of giving a $600 billion tax cut to people who make over $200,000 a year. So it's taking $800 billion of Medicaid insurance from poor people to give health insurance, or to get from health insurance for poor people to give tax cuts to the wealthy, which is absolutely insane, class warfare, and it's going to destroy a lot of lives. It's going to kill a lot of people. So we're here to try and prevent that from happening, try and make a price so that it doesn't get through the Senate in the form that it is in.
Yeah, as well, what they define as pre-existing. First of all, I would just say any pre-existing condition, trying to deny someone coverage on that is completely immoral. But they've just absolutely doubled down on the idea of immoral denying of healthcare. If you're a woman and you went to the hospital to have a baby, they can take away your health insurance. If you had a C-section, they can take away your health insurance. If your partner beat you and you went to the hospital or the police to report those wounds, they can take away your health insurance. If you were raped and you went to the hospital or the police to report it, they can take away your health insurance. It's already immoral to take away someone's health coverage just because they're sick, but then to ramp up the definition of sick to include a rape victim is just utterly repugnant.
Right. And I feel like as socialists, or even just as people, we don't believe in the commodification of our minds and bodies, and that's what this is. At the end of the day. And this is a really gross example.
People have been losing healthcare because of our increasing precarity, the growth of jobs going overseas and less benefits being available to the jobs for people who are taking them here. And as Democratic Socialists, we don't believe that healthcare is a privilege. We believe it's a human right, that everyone deserves healthcare no matter what, that no one should die because they can't afford to get the care that they deserve. And it's part of our overall strategy of empowering the working class so that they don't need to work these dehumanizing jobs that they hate just for the hope of some inadequate healthcare plan, but so that they can have some sort of autonomy to pursue a more equitable sort of distribution of wealth and resources in this country.
Yeah, poverty shouldn't be punishable by death. Right. And by denying preventative care, access to treatment for curable illness, you're basically sentencing.
So you guys, your group is called the
Democratic Socialists Los Angeles of America.
DTLA for short.
Yeah.
And you're different than
Socialist Alternative. Yeah.
What are some differences?
Not many. We're here in support of them. We're a coalition. So as Democratic Socialists, we took on that moniker just because it's important to us to have a distinction between socialist that is centralized and socialism that is democratic and decentralized.
Yeah.
But I think that most contemporary socialists kind of agree with that analysis these days. And so we're here working together. If we're going to overcome this sort of oligarchy that's trying to kill us, we're going to need a lot of different organizations. We're going to need a rich ecosystem of socialist organizations and progressive organizations working together.
Socialist Alternative, yeah, we're a national political party. We're independent, we take no corporate money, and we're all grassroots. We have branches all across the country, And basically we're fighting to build political power for the working class. We think that capitalism has failed pretty much everybody. We want to see, like the name says, a socialist alternative put in place. The ways we do that is by building confidence in working people. So in Seattle we have a city councilor named Shama Sawant who was elected twice in the past about 5 years. That's really important that we have somebody elected to a public position who speaks for working people, can pass a $15 minimum wage and get things that we actually want. We want to see that replicated all across the country. So this repeal of Obamacare just got passed through the House of Representatives. It's still going to be passed by the Senate, and Trump, of course, will sign it. But we think that if we can get enough people in the streets, we can start organizing, we can put pressure on the Senate to not pass it. And in California especially, there's already a Senate bill, I believe it's 562, which will establish a single-payer system where everybody pays for their health care through their state taxes. You go to the doctor, you get your stuff done, you get out with no money out of your pocket.
My name's Hannah. I'm a Cal State Long Beach student. I just turned 26, was kicked off my parents' insurance. I have Crohn's disease, which is pretty serious, and without health insurance and without the pre-existing condition kind of thing that goes in to make my insurance a little cheaper, I might die.
Are you going to lose your health care?
If I stop working, I will, because I am one giant walking pre-existing condition. I'm a cancer survivor.
So that would raise your deductibles and premiums,
It would be
take away.
unfathomable. God forbid if I get cancer again. I will be a pre-existing condition. They say the cost of metastatic recurring cancer will be over $140,000 a year. And if you got $140,000 to put toward your health care, then I'm pissed off, you fucking bet I'm pissed off! If that health care is so good, why don't they take it too?